Hi! Turn this around first. Welcome to Through It All with the Moffats. As you can see, I went back to my natural color. Today, why is my cupboard open? Whoops. You don't want to see that. Don't judge. It's messy. The day has come. I knew it was going to come. But we are almost out of pasta sauce downstairs. And I knew that I wasn't going to have enough to do the year. And I wanted to make more, but my husband said, no, let's just do with what we have for now. But we had so much tomatoes left over that I froze them. So today's the day that I'm going to make more tomato sauce. It's already, I just put one bag of the tomatoes in so far. And I start reducing right away because it takes hours, like literally hours for it to all reduce down. I use tomatoes, onions, carrots, celery. Sometimes I throw in some peppers. I do like the little depth of flavor that gives. And lots of Italian seasoning and garlic and basil and all that kind of stuff, which I have fresh. So I'm super stoked for that because it always tastes better when it's fresh. Just to like give you a little hint of how many tomatoes I still have, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to show you all the bag. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit there. Let's go over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I already did a bag here. And I have one in the microwave because my kids were supposed to take the tomatoes out first thing in the morning and they didn't. So now I have to thaw them. Which is kind of a pain. But that's okay. Right? Like you just roll with the punches. And I have my lovely Ninja, which I adore. So I'll keep you posted with how it goes. Hi, so I have gone and I have finished finally the last bag of tomatoes. And so far, let's take a look. I have filled 2 stock pots. They're both 14 quarts of just tomatoes so far. So I am now going to let that simmer down. I usually let it simmer down until the pot's almost about halfway. And then I add my vegetables. So I've gone ahead and started to prep my vegetables to chop up. And I've put it in my Norwex fresh produce so that it can get clean. I just feel like there's just so many pesticides and all that kind of stuff out there right now that I really feel like it's necessary to just take your stuff home and just properly clean it. And I know that often I will just, if I don't have this on hand, I will put vinegar in the water and just clean up the vegetables just to clean everything off. And although I don't use any sort of pesticides or anything on my garden, it's all organic. I still like to make sure that the dirt is dirt and stuff. So I like to put my vegetables in, and my fruit actually, with the fresh produce spray from Norwex. It's just a good habit to get into, I think. I really do. And yeah, as I'm waiting here, I'm just kind of chilling. We're going to be spending about 3 weeks, probably almost solid, at the trailer coming up, which I'm super excited about. So, and we just got to visit some dear friends who I haven't seen in like over a year. And it was a fantastic visit and bonfire, and it was wonderful yesterday. So the kids were kind of tired because our kids played so well together all day long. They didn't stop. They were in a pool, they were on trampoline. So my kids are actually a little bit sore today. They were all like, oh, my neck hurts from doing all those flips. And I'm like, well, then don't do the flips. But I sent them outside. And they didn't want to go. So then I'm like, well, what if we wanted to walk to Co-op and get a Slurp? And I was like, okay, as long as Alex is with you, because he's old enough, then yeah. So I think this is probably their first time without like an older sibling. So this is a bit of an adventure for them. Made sure that they took enough money to cover everything. I said, gave them, told them how to do it again because they were all a little bit nervous. And yeah, so this is going to be a great experience for them. I kind of wish I could follow them and just see what they do. But tomato sauce it takes time. And so now I'm going to prep my peppers and my onions that need to go in as well, and the carrots. I don't usually put in too much more than that because my family doesn't like it. I would love to throw in mushrooms, but I don't. Then I have to add the spices, which is your garlics and your basils and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll keep you updated on how it looks in a little bit. Okay, take care. Okay, so the sauce is done, and I've added some basil and some cilantro. Because I'm canning it, I've also added the salt and vinegar to sterilize the sauce. And now it's time for the taste test. So I think my kids are going to help me with that. And because if they don't like it, then I'm in trouble. And then they don't eat it. So we're going to do a taste test and see if I need to add anything.
I have no idea where Alex went.
He's over there. Are you not doing the taste test anymore? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Here's one for you.
He left me on.
There's a little spoon here. Do you want to use a spoon? And here's one for you. Do you want a little spoon?
Yes, please. If I like it, I'll just take the shot.
Oh, okay. Oh, Alex Hez going to join us. I had to move that up because he's gotten so tall. And do you need a little spoon too?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Taste away. Let's... Well, what do you think?
Really good.
Very good? Oh, they're eating it all.
It's kind of what's that tang at the end?
That would be the vinegar.
I like it.
And the other one.
Can you have the other one? Sure.
Sure.
It's going to be dinner too. We're going to have spaghetti. So this is what it looks like. We have 2 pots. And I've put my jars in the dishwasher on a very hot cycle to sterilize them. And I put the lids in there too so that I can go straight from the pot to the jars and they are sterile. Yeah, so this was my day. I started it just before noon and it is now 6 o'clock, as you can see. And yeah, that's that. Thank you for tuning in to Through It All with the Moffats. Please feel free to comment below and subscribe and like our YouTube page. Thanks again for joining us and God bless. Bye.